Welcome back. What the fuck? Good morning. It's 2:00.
I just said yes, sir, and Siri thought I was talking to her bitch ass, fucking narcissistic bitch.
Ruined
She
the
was, and she
goddamn
said, "Good morning."
intro. Welcome back to another episode of the Super Sanctum Podcast. I'm your host, Malachi, with my co-host, Spidey Spits, on the mic. We're back. We
Fucking out here.
took a week off.
Episode 44. I'm back. I was getting there, bro. Episode 44. Let's get it. Go ahead, bro.
But yeah, no, we took a week off. We're back. I went on a trip, saw my girl, but now we're back.
Yeah, how was that? What were some of the things you did? What were some of the fun things you did? You were telling me about them.
Yeah, no,
And you didn't really tell me about what, like, because I know you went to the comic book store and shit. I saw some of your videos.
Yeah.
How was it, bro?
Got an Airbnb for 2 nights. So that was cool. It's a nice little house. They had all these like statues and shit like outside their house. Like alien and mermaid and like
word.
big boy burger fucking a bunch of my shit just fell. 1 second.
Interesting.
Oh well. Doesn't need to be on a stand right now anyway. But yeah, got an Airbnb, hot tub and all that. It was good. It was fun.
Oh yeah.
You know, I went to the comic book store like 4 or 5 times, I think. Probably spent like $500 just at the comic book store alone.
That'll happen. That'll happen, brother.
Which brings me into my show and tell for today.
There you go.
Probably the biggest show and tell I've ever had yet. Okay, let's see. Start off, we'll go with something familiar. We've already shown in an episode. I got the Iron Man Mark III.
A good pickup.
Very nice, very nice.
Real quick, bro, that display you showed me, have you showed that off yet or not? You gonna post about it?
Yeah, I've got those posts where you can see it and stuff. Then we got the Green Goblin.
Oh, tough! I didn't know you snagged him, bro. Hell yeah!
I showed them to you yesterday when we were on the phone.
We were on the phone yesterday.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, bro. Dude, it's been a blur. I believe you.
Then we got Daredevil. Get ready for Born Again.
Oh yes. We got to talk about that too. I don't know any of the dates, bro.
Then we got fucking Spider-Man. I'm keeping him in this pose because I had him strung up on the web behind me on my little display. And then we got boom, Captain America with Shield. This is the fig that my girl got for me.
Tough. It's such a solid thing, bro.
Yeah, because when I got there, I had a little gift basket of like shit, and that was one of the things in there.
Hell yeah.
Then we got my main dog, Wally West Flash. I mean, myself, I'm more of a Barry guy, but I fuck with this suit so hard. You know, gold boots.
Yo, let me ask you, since you got in a couple now, which one are you vibing with more in general? Like the 6-inch Marvel Legends or the 7-inch fucking Todd McFarlane?
Oh, I like the Marvel Legends a lot more because they're so much easier to take out of the boxes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if you just would have made them 6 inches, they would have really been competing. Yeah. But like Marvel Legends, I'm still on top. But go ahead, brother. Which set you got?
Then the last figure I have another one coming in today. Let me check and see where that's at because it's 2:00, so I think it's supposed to be here like the next. I think it's supposed to be here in the next like hour or two, maybe, if this shit will fucking load.
Same. I have to go check the mailbox for a package actually today.
Okay, yeah, it's still not here. Out for delivery though.
Hey.
That's nice. But last figure, Red Hulk.
Yeah, I saw that one yesterday.
Hell yeah.
Now my memory's coming back.
Yeah, yeah. This, boy's got some. He's got some weight to him. Got some heft to him.
The big boy.
And then yeah, I got those all on display. You know, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and follow the TikTok because, I do some posing videos and action figure fights. And now that I've also got, I got some like backdrop kind of things coming in the mail in the next like couple weeks. So when those come in, the videos will be looking very pristine.
Hell yeah.
But that's just the action figure portion of my stay in Spokane. Like I said,
Hell
I
yeah.
went to the comic book store 4 to 5 times. Okay. I mean, a bunch of these I had bought online within the week since I've been back. Like the Red Hulk, the Green Goblin, and the Black Suit Spider Man. Bought those in the last like 3 days. But the Flash, Captain America, Iron Man, Daredevil, all in Spokane.
Oh yeah.
The Daredevil's the only one I actually bought in the comic book store. The rest of them I got at either my girl bought it for me or I bought them at Target. Flash I
Hell
got
yeah.
at GameStop actually. Oh,
GameStop is actually a more expensive one, but I still go to GameStop here and there.
okay. But actually, before we get on to the comic part, one sec. I just need to reach around. So, for about $25, I bought this pack of Invincible cards. It says 6 packs per box, 4 cards per box, 1 relic hit per box. Now, let me tell you this, I hit 2 relics in one box.
Uh, you opened the whole thing already?
Oh yeah, I opened them all. I was like, because I was like, I had no, never have I seen these like Invincible cards before or heard about them. So I opened them as soon as I got them. So
Okay.
I just need to see. There's a couple like cool cards in here, like those are the relics, and put those to the side. Where's like okay, so this is one of the cooler cards that I got. I'm really realistically, I think this is probably the coolest card that isn't a relic. I got an invincible goal character laser signograph. So it is a
What the fuck?
so it's a signed character card, signed by the character, not the voice actor or anything, by the character. So I have Adam Eve and Shrinking Ray.
Nice.
If you can like,
Oh, I get it. Oh, that's pretty cool.
yeah. So it's like it's signed by the character. So it's signed by Adam Eve. It's signed by Shrinking Ray. And then these relic cards. So I got I got a triple relic and a quad relic. But the only thing I don't understand about what the relics are is that I think they're just bits of like Invincible comic strips put into the card, but they don't match the characters on the card.
Hmm.
So like, okay, so the first one I got the triple for Titan, Machine Head, and Isotope, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
inside the square or whatever are the little like comic strip. Is like or it's like one part of a comic strip, but a part of the comic strip looks like uh Invincible is he's fighting someone, but I don't think it's anyone on this card. And then the other one that I got was for Black Samson, Shrinking Ray, Monster Girl, and Robot, the quad.
Mm,
Just like, just kind of hard to see.
tough.
So it won't focus in. But yeah. But then it's like the comic strip that's inside of it looks like it's the bottom half of Debbie cleaning off like a kitchen table. So,
Hmm.
not entirely sure like what the relic is really supposed to be because it has nothing to do with the characters on the card.
That's interesting.
And then I got like this was another cool one. I got like a villains card. And I got the Mauler twin. And it's just
Oh,
villains card. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. There was like then this was another cool one I got. I guess it's an invincible Adam Eve card. It's
nice.
just them like flying. And then a bunch of just like the base cards and shit. But yeah, those so that's the card portion. I wasn't expecting to get any cards while I was there, but they had these at GameStop, and I was like, let me pick them up and see what the fuck they are, and maybe I'll get something cool out of it. Did I
Well, there
get?
you go.
I would say the coolest card I got out of that was the Adam Eve Shrinking Ray signature.
That one was cool. The Adam Eve one flying was pretty dope.
Okay, now on to the comic portion.
God damn.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Marvel. Okay, so this is my Marvel pickup. I don't even know how much like these are like all this is worth itself. But starting off, we got picked up a bunch of the Ultimate series. So we have Ultimate Wolverine #1. This is the paperback like volume 1. Cuz I don't like getting for certain comics I don't like going and finding the whole individual. I'd rather just buy a bunch of these. So we got Ultimate Wolverine numero uno. We got the Ultimates 1 and 2. Haven't read those yet. And then we got Ultimate Invasion. And this one is
Hmm.
just by itself. There's no like this is the only one. There's no more after that one. And then we got Ultimate Spider-Man 1 and 2. If you've looked on the podcast TikTok story, I posted a couple of the pages from inside these books. Because I've been reading the Ultimate Spider-Man one, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
And then we got Daredevil Born Again.
Nice.
You know, like the old school style. And then we got the Winter Soldier.
Those are good pickups, bro.
Great pickups.
Those are probably my two favorite. The last two.
Oh yeah, solid pickups. All right. Oh shit. Okay. Now we're on to the
What was that?
DC portion. So starting off, we got Absolute Wonder Woman Volume 2. So we got the thick boy on that. I only ever
Did you have the first one?
Yeah, I have the first one already.
Oh hell yeah.
And then I've already read everything that's in this, but I like that. I like to have the physical, you know.
Gotta do it.
And then we got Absolute Superman Volume 1 and 2. I've already read everything that's in both of these.
Let me see the cover.
As
Yeah, it's cute as stuff in that
in
one.
this one, it's Ra's al Ghul standing behind him.
Really? Let me guess. Ra's al Ghul makes himself as strong as Superman or some stupid shit.
No, Ra's al Ghul is he's more of like he's like a big corporate guy of the world, and like he owns all the peacemakers and shit.
Oh, so he's like the Lex Luthor in that universe.
Yeah. And then we
Interesting.
got Absolute Flash Volume 1. Uh,
Nice.
I only saw the hardcover there until the last time I went. Then they had the paperback. So I only like the paperback because they're cheaper.
Yeah, I like paperback better in general. I'm not crazy about the hardcovers. I feel like the paperbacks that makes you be more careful. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, and then we got DCKO Night Fight #4. If you can
Hell yeah.
see on the cover, that's Damien with his son, Bruce's grandson. I think his name's Ian. Or no, his
Damn.
name's Alfred. My bad.
Oh, hell yeah.
Then we got DCKO Boss Battle #1. This has a little bit of Superman and Homelander. And then we
Hell
got.
yeah.
I just need to move some of these out of the way so I can just put some of this down so I can have open hands. Okay, and then we got 2 covers of DCKO #5. Bless you.
Thank you.
So we got the base cover here of DCKO
Let me see them.
#5.
Hell yeah.
Base cover.
Oh, I like those covers. Hell yeah.
And this one I posted about. I also have another video coming out this Friday when this episode comes out on the TikToks. So make sure you go check out the TikTok Super Sanctum Pod. But this cover, it's in the bag, so it'll be a little hard to see it. But it is Darkseid on Earth holding Apocalypse, and this is the foil variant. So, it's a nice foiled cover. Then
Very
we
nice.
got the Matt Fraction Batman #7. This
Nice.
I'm gonna open up and show because there is one page in this book. This is why you buy physical instead of digital.
Let him know. Let him know.
That's Joker.
Oh, is that before? Is that like before he gets mutated?
Yeah. Or no. So this is in the Matt Fraction. So this is not that.
Oh, so he's regular. Yeah.
But then you have this badass cover, or not cover, but this badass fucking like open book part over here. Just when I was reading it, like this one too, because this is like the first time you're seeing the Joker in this run, and it is so good. It's so good.
Oh yeah, the artwork looked insane. 1 second, bro. I gotta blow my fucking nose. Okay.
Yeah, it's got the fold out sequence. I didn't even know that when I bought it, and it says it on the cover.
Yeah, for a second I thought it was the Absolute, and that was like before he mutated into that like dinosaur looking fucking Joker.
No. And then we got Absolute Flash #12. I believe 13 just came out, and I need to get that. And then we got Absolute Batman 17. This is the introduction. I know it's hard to see because of the glare, but it's the introduction of Poison Ivy.
That I see it.
And then I got a bunch of just the Absolute Superman comics. I got 2, 3, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Pretty much picked up every singular issue they had of Absolute Superman.
Nice.
All right. That is the conclusion to my show and tell.
Fucking 3 hours later.
On to yours.
Yeah, I actually got a lot, but I'm just only gonna show a little bit of it. But I snagged this boy, found discounted, so I was like, let me snag him.
Ooh,
I'm always down for a good Logan figure.
It was that Wolverine. I saw that Wolverine when I was up there, and I almost got it, but I was like, I don't want to. Like, I already have, like, so now with this Captain America, my girl got me. I have 4 fucking super soldiers. Like, I have 3 Captain Americas, and then I've got Red Guardian.
There's never
So
enough.
I have my 1 row of fucking super soldiers, and so I was like, I have 1 Wolverine.
Yeah.
I was like, I would get that Wolverine, but I was like, I already have 1, and I have such limited space for my figs. So I was like, if I'm gonna get more figs, they gotta be different.
Yeah, bro. At least you're gonna get a bigger place soon, bro.
Yeah.
They just store those motherfuckers.
See, I also don't have the space to store them. Ooh, Red
Red
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk. Those of you who don't know, this is Betty Ross as She-Hulk. But yeah, bro, this is pretty tough. Look at that.
You already know.
Like father, like daughter.
Oh shit, his leg fell off.
Look at the artwork in the back. I love the artwork in the back of them, bro. I'm not. I like that they went to the square boxes for like the generic one, but the retro cards are always the best, bro.
Fucking leg just came off.
We've both been looking for this one. I snagged it because I went to this one booth ass Walmart and they had nothing but one. Just dangling. And I'm talking nothing. No Marvel, no DC, G.I. Joe, Transformers, they have shit. But they just had this little guy dangling. So I had to snag him.
Oh
This is
yeah. I want that one too
David.
because of the different face plates.
Yeah, David Corn Sweat, Superman, Wired Cape with Crypto. Yeah, I was pretty happy. And the artwork on the back is pretty tough. I love the artwork that's like just like the
I like the cards that they come with too.
yeah. That like it's just like the movie, it's just animated. You know what I mean? Like they don't really change much. But yeah, bro, this was a must snag. Because I have Patterson right now, and like since we haven't had like a DCU Batman technically, everyone's putting them together. I just don't have like the wired cape version. I don't know if they have a wired cape version for Patterson though. But I actually have a lot of other shit. But I'm trying to make videos for them like around once a week. I'm trying to get up to twice a week. There's a lot of editing for those. But my next one, a little sneak peek actually, is my next video coming out. I'm going to post it tomorrow. Is my Adam Warlock video. I customizing, got the cape going. But yeah, I'm gonna post that video tomorrow. That's about it, bro. We're just vibing, bro. Damn, today's Monday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm off from just chilling, but ready to fucking shoot the shit. We going straight to topics, right?
Yeah. Let's start off with one of the bigger things that have been out. I posted a video, the Lanterns trailer.
Real quick. The Oscars were last night. Congratulations to Michael B. Jordan, all the winners. Hit the applause. I just want to shout that out because I don't want to spend too much time in the Oscars. But Michael B. Jordan won. Let's go. All right, let's go.
I didn't even watch
What are you saying, bro? Yeah, I was just hyped that Michael B. Jordan won, honestly. And Sinners got love, and one battle after another got love. That's what I was happy about. So,
I knew
go ahead, brother.
Win. Sinners was too good.
Yeah, he did the best, bro. I don't care what anyone says. His performance was the best, bro. He went off, bro. But him and Coogler have been cooking for years, and it finally sprouted in Sinners, bro. But yeah. But we can get into topics, but I just want to shout that out. Oscars, good winners this year. But what you got for your the Lanterns trailer?
So, how are we feeling? Everyone's talking about it. I posted a video on TikTok about it. You know, the suit and the green. I've heard one thing about the suit, about how, because it sounds like, you know, how Jordan, he's training up John Stewart to be the next Green Lantern, to take up his ring. So
look, real quick, look what I'm sending you because I want to talk about the suits too. But yeah, bro, I'm excited, bro. I do agree with a couple of things that people are saying. It does feel like they tried to go as far away as possible from anything Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern as far as like CGI brightness, like super fun and all that. Like they really went like the complete opposite with this cop grounded, like dark gray, dim, like matte like lighting and all this and like the trailer and all that. So that I will say like I agree with that because like they went so far that it's like well, you still got to remember it's a superhero show, it's a Green Lantern show. Like you still got to do some things, you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I'm sure in like Man of Tomorrow when we see stuff, it'll be more superhero-y, so that's fine. But and I'm not hating on it, but I agree with that. The other half of me, like I did really enjoy the trailer. Like it looked tough. Like
yeah,
it still looks like a good show.
Like I'm still
you know what I mean? Like
for the show itself.
Yeah, exactly.
But my thing with the suits is, so I saw someone say that is because it is Hal Jordan retiring. That's why his suit is all browned out. It's just from
Mm.
years and years of wearing it. But okay, so my thing with the suits is it makes sense for their suits to for it makes sense for Guy Gardner's suit to be like actual clothing that you have to like put on in the morning, like when you're getting ready, whatever, because he is a superhero that works for a company. But it's usually once you're a Green Lantern, you've got the ring. Your ring, the ring provides the suit itself on you when you need it.
Yeah, either way, I'm not gonna. Part of me doesn't get care, but then the other half of me is like, well, that's the whole dope, cool thing about the lantern ring that it like, I don't know the word, but it like conjures the suit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I know
they
I know I'm using.
construct the suit with their mind, but it's like he's got it hung up in a closet.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm kind of 50-50, but I'm not because like I get it, bro. I get why people are frustrated because it's like that's the whole coolness of the Green Lantern, and you're kind of taking that away because like we've talked about this, and a lot of people agree is like for the Flash movie, the cool things were like the Flash shit as far as like the ring out of the suit and all that type of shit,
Yeah,
and we got that, but the movie wasn't. You know what I mean? Like whatever, but we still got that. Like it feels like in this show they took that away. You know what I mean?
a lot of
Like
people are
we're
saying
space cops. You know what I mean? Like they're really hounding the space cop thing. I feel like.
a lot of people are saying too about how like the one flying scene that Hal has in the trailer, how he should have like a green aura around him.
The
So
energy around him.
my thing with that is I think they shouldn't have that unless they're in space. Because the way that my mind has
Yeah, I agree
always
with
thought
that.
about how that green aura works is like when they're in space, it is the skin tight astronaut suit that the ring provides for them so that they can survive in space.
Or if they're bulletproof too. That's
Yeah,
part of it
that
too,
too.
right?
But it's like, but that's kind of how I see it. Is like, it's another thing that the ring that they have to use on themselves with the ring.
Well, you know what's funny? You know what that kind of reminds me of is the whole Batman white eyes thing, and like the happy medium is to make him have white eyes in detective mode, so you can still see it and get a good couple shots in the movie, but you still have all the emotion because it's still a leading character. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So that kind of reminds me of this, and I do agree. Since we haven't seen it, and they established that with Guy Gardner and Superman in this world, in this universe, since we haven't gotten it, I agree the way to fix it and to make the fans happy is like when he wants to be bulletproof or when he's doing some type of energy thing or when he's in space, then we get it. So I agree with you. But I hope they do it. And I hope they're listening, you know what I mean? Because that's the way to fix it. So I hope they do. You know what I mean? Like we already know they're listening about Batman and the eyes and the gray and blue and the gray and black, you know what I mean? So hopefully they're listening about this and still have time to change it. They still delayed the movie, you know what I mean? So and I said this a while ago, hopefully the delays were all CGI and you have James Gunn running things, and he just came from Marvel, so maybe he came over and took a couple ideas, bing bang boom. They edited it out of the trailer. You know what I mean? So maybe when he takes off in that scene, he has a full suit on, and you know what I mean? We don't know, you
that's
know. But
true.
I doubt it. I doubt it. But we don't know. We don't know what they digitally took out for the trailer. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
All right, but
But yeah, I'm
you
kind of
sent me
mixed on
these
it. I'm kind of
Funko
mixed on it.
Pops. These Funko Pops here. Um, I've seen a little bit
Yeah, so
about
these were
these.
like kind of
So
leaks, kind of like
yeah,
leaks, not really.
Cosmic, he posted a video about this. I saw him. Saw the
Yeah,
video.
yeah. Shout out to
So
Cosmic.
these are fake.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, these are fake.
Oh shit,
But
that
I think
sucks.
it's
Oh
funny.
yeah, you know what's funny that you say that? This whole time I was looking at it and I was like, why does he have a beard? So yeah, these are fake.
Yeah, it's like so. Yeah,
Uh, John
these are
Stewart
fake.
has a beard in the shit.
But I think it's funny that the Funko Pop has more green than the trailer. Like even though that they're fake, I think it's funny. Like if these were real, I think it's funny that like the stand that is holding Hal in this picture is green. It looks like the emblem on his chest is glowing a little bit for both of them.
Yeah,
So I mean, I find that a little funny.
Yeah, man, we'll see. We'll see. I'm really my takeaway is like I want the show to be a decent show in general, and I'm hyped for this Jon Stewart, bro. Like feel like no one's talking about him. He looks just like him. He's like he's between 6'2" and 6'4". Like he's a tall motherfucker, big dude. And we're getting like our Jon Stewart in like a future Justice League, hopefully, bro. Like I'm so hyped for that. And I saw the post that everyone's posting of like
James Gunn is
the
building his
animated
Justice
Justice League
League.
show, and it's like who we have so far, and we have Superman, Hot Girl, and Jon Stewart. You know what I mean? So I'm hyped, bro. Like I'm very hyped for Jon Stewart, and I hope maybe we'll get the romance between him and the Hot Girl character. I know it's not the same Hot Girl. It's not
Yeah,
Shaira Hall, but either way, you know what I mean. I really don't care that much for
maybe,
which version. We still got a female Hot Girl, so I'm cool.
maybe we'll see. I feel like when you look at both of them together, like to me, Isabel Marcet she looks so much like a kid a little bit. Like she's like because she's young, so she's has a young person vibe and look to her. So there's a little bit like when I see her in the hawk girl mask because it doesn't like fully like fit her face right. That because it's a little it seems a little too big for her face. That it kind of she sometimes looks like a little kid to me.
Mm. Yeah, I mean,
So I think it would
yeah.
be it would I think it would be good for like the story, if they did Jon Stewart and her together. But I feel like it would look weird to me because I would be like he just
I
seems
mean,
so much
well, you
older
have
than
to
her.
remember whenever they do shoot something like that, it'll probably be like the movie after, and it'll be
Yeah.
a minute. You know what I mean?
Oh
Because
yeah.
even I feel like a minute of tomorrow, that's when they're gonna first like lock eyes. It's gonna be like Vision and like Wanda at the end of Age of Ultron. You know that they first like meet each other. I think it's gonna be similar to that. They'll probably have a
Yeah.
little more dialogue, but they're gonna first meet in that movie. You know what I'm saying? So we still have time for that, and like she'll get a little older, whatever. But we'll see. But what will be cool, like speaking of Wanda and Vision, like they did like a love triangle battle drama thing between like Jon Stewart, Hot Girl, and Hot Man. You know what I mean? Like, what if we get her backstory and like the hot and like what are they called? The Thanagarians, right?
The
Thanagarians.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think I'm sticking with that. I don't know if I'm saying it right. With the Thanagarians, I think they're called. Like the Hawk people. Like
Yeah.
that'd be cool if we get that. You know what I mean? That could be a show or a movie or whatever the fuck, or maybe that's like a Justice Society movie we get. I don't fucking know. That'd be pretty cool. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm fine. I'm happy we got those two characters first too, which is pretty cool.
And then
Uh, go ahead.
yeah, like how you already said, we'll probably if we do get that hawk girl Jon Stewart love interest, it'll happen in Man of Tomorrow because it's been announced. Aaron Pierre, Jon Stewart will be in Man of Tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I hope honestly, I hope there's enough action, and I hope it feels a little more complete than like James Gunn's Guardians 2 and James Gunn's Peacemaker season 2. And I enjoyed both of them, but we all know like they were weaker in some areas. I hope he fixes that for his part 2 because this is the part 2, and I'm hoping that he gives us more of like a Civil War type of vibe because this seems like a very like conjunction movie, like a Ragnarok Civil War, like that type of movie vibe, maybe like a Winter Soldier. But there's a couple characters and they have this like little side quest, and it's not the full like Avengers movie. It's not the full Justice League movie, but you got a good amount of characters in it.
Well,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like this movie is more so gonna. I feel like this movie is gonna be a bit more like the first Avengers movie.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, because I feel like the Superman movie, that was just to get like, besides like Peacemaker and like Creature Command, besides the shows for the movies, it was like your first like real like step into the universe.
I don't know, bro.
And then
I would
and
argue that
and then this
Superman was the first step in because you got a Green Lantern, you got a hot. You know what I mean? They already kind of did that. That's why I feel like it's gonna be like a. I mean, we'll go ahead and finish.
Yeah, I just think with Jon Stewart involved, and I feel like they'll probably add one more hero potentially that they're just not announcing. feel like there
Maybe,
could
probably.
potentially be one more, because and then that'll lead into like the next movie or whatever, next show or whatever that's supposed to be a part of this universe.
Yo, remember this and clip it, bro. What if James Gunn's master plan is to leave this movie off with some kind of fuck cliffhanger, and he does introduce like two more characters? You know what I mean? That'd be pretty cool. Like this is a low key, like actually a part one of like a Justice League movie. You know what I mean? But I can see that happening either way because I'm pretty sure this is like going to be part of like Superman's trilogy. I think that, like, you know what I mean? I don't. I could be wrong. I don't see him coming out with Superman 2. You know what I mean? I think the next one's going to be like Superman 3 or like Superman whatever the fuck. But I don't think he's
Well,
going to do
because
Superman. I think this is Superman 2.
didn't they just change it? Isn't it? It's not Man of Tomorrow. It's
Now
Superman
it's
Man of
Superman, man.
Yeah. So it is
Yeah,
his
yeah.
second movie.
Yeah, because you can tell they're probably like coming up with the script and more, and it's going to be more of it's more Lex Luthor for sure, but it's going to be Superman's movie still, probably. You know what I mean? Especially
Yeah.
the way James Gunn is, he like favors certain characters. He's still going to make it a Superman movie, like you know what I mean? Especially the way he's doing it, I don't see him like
That's part of why I
making it
see
less about
this.
Superman. You know?
That's part of why I see this movie as more of like, this is like the Man of Tomorrow will be like their Avengers, like their 2012 Avengers movie, because it'll be the biggest team up, because Lex also has to kind of join in the team up because it's against Brainiac. So it's not, it's not Lex who is just, I mean, he almost like destroyed like the Earth and like potentially the universe in the first movie,
Yeah,
but
for
it's
real.
like Brainiac could also destroy the whole Earth. And so that's not gonna work for Lex, so he has to join in the fight to stop him.
So I just thought of two
And then
things,
with
bro.
John Stewart, Guy, Hawk Girl,
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like if anything, we might get like, if they were to introduce the next hero that's more of a side ish character to the Justice League, I would say Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I
I
think
could
he's
I
next.
could see
I
him
think he's next.
as like the next person that's like, oh, like like, what if it's like Brainiac had like, he's from Mars, but like or he's like a cousin of like Martians, and he's not. I don't know, because they could potentially change it, but what if it's like they save him from Brainiac, and then that's how he like becomes part of the team.
Yeah, I can see something like that. I hope they do something like that. You know what I mean? Like I like that storyline of like them finding John somewhere and they have to save him rather than like John being amongst them for a bit. Because I've never liked that story of like of that because that doesn't seem like his character. Like I don't know if you ever seen Justice League: The New Frontier. That's
Yeah,
how that's how that's how John's or that's how Martian Manhunter was in that. Like, he was just amongst them, being an alien for a bit, and that wasn't his character. You know what I mean? Like I don't like that. I'd rather him be like caught somewhere because he was like the heroic hero of his people. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And he was held captive.
or they could go like the kind of the unlimited route, where it's like, how he was captured by the government, whatever. But it could be like, say Brainiac went to Mars before Earth, like took his city or whatever. But Martian Manhunter escapes, gets to Earth to try and get to the heroes, but then gets captured. And then, Superman and the gang hear about it. They break him out, and then like he tells him about Brainiac. Brainiac shows up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what if like when Brainiac comes to Earth, he has like mind control over Martian Manhunter, and that's how we get introduced to him. You know what I mean? Like that's like his muscle. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like the Justice League have to fight him off and like get like take the brainwash off. I don't know, but they can do a bunch of different shit, but a bunch of different things, bro. But you know what I was just thinking though? Um, one, I think Flash and Batman were waiting. Like I think Martian Manhunter we're getting next, and again maybe a Hawkman, maybe a new Shazam. You know what I mean? But I think um, we might even get like Doctor Fate before. You know what I mean? But I think we definitely gotta wait for Flash and Batman. You know what I mean? Because we need the shit. We got Patterson. We need to like get the taste out of everyone's mouth, all that shit, and those are like the heavy hitters anyway. Like two more heavy hitters. Um, but you know what I'm thinking about? Like people need to like give them a little more grace because at the end of the day, bro, Marvel started off with doing 1 to 2 movies a year. You know what I mean? So it's gonna take a minute for us to get Batman anyway. You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying?
Yeah.
Like they're just starting this universe. So like I am holding them to a standard of 2 projects a year, a minimum. You know what I mean? But besides that, like you have to give them more time, bro. They're really trying to work and establish a universe that's gonna work. I just I just hope they need more creative people in there besides just James Gunn, and because in my opinion, he's already done too much. I think right now he needs to back off and let more directors and writers come in. Like in my opinion, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, definitely Flash and Batman are the two big ones that we're waiting for.
Yeah, like I said, bro. I think when they come, it's going to be a big deal. The universe is going to be more established, and like there's going to be more hype. And I think when they come, it's going to be
I think this
one the
is
Bat
definitely the
family with all
hardest
that,
part
but
of creating this universe is getting the Justice League and all that just established.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think when the Flash comes, bro, they're gonna like his story. I think is going to be crucial to like the Justice League. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think he's going to do the Grodd thing. We've talked about this. I think he's going to do the whole Grodd thing and make that a big part of it. And his story is going to be kind of like almost like Wanda and Quicksilver in Age of Ultron. Like they're introduced, but they're a big part of it. You know what I mean? And then from there on, they're like, well, at least Wanda, she was a strong character afterwards. So I think it's going to be like that, but with the Flash and the Justice League. Like, and it's obviously the Flash. He's, you know what I mean? But we'll see. Real quick, bro, let me send you this, bro. I want you prepared. I want you prepared for life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we're only
Shut
getting
up!
older and shit.
Goddamn
What you yelling
dogs.
at, bro? I want you to be prepared in life, bro. Look what I just sent you. I thought this was pretty crazy.
What the fuck? Why'd you send me?
Yeah,
Why? Why? What?
you thought? Did you think they were nipples? I bet you thought they were nipples.
At first, yeah.
I knew it. You dirty dog. Get your mind out of the gutter, bro. I want you to be prepared for life. All right. I don't know where you live. I don't know. I know there's a lot of bugs in the South, bro. I'm from the South. You gotta be prepared, bro. I moved over here. There's scorpions and shit. Like you gotta be prepared, dog. Shit is crazy. The fucking flea one is disgusting. The flea and the ant one is gross, bro.
I think
The
I'll be
spider one's pretty
okay.
gnarly too. I just care about you, dog.
I
Spread
think
the
I'll
message.
be okay.
I'm gonna put this on the clip. Everyone be aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That shit was pretty gnarly.
I want to know your thoughts, though, on Megan Fox saying that she wants to play Poison Ivy.
Um,
Honestly, I don't think I would have to I'd want to see maybe an audition tape or something just to kind of see.
I'm gonna be. Let's air it out. Let's air it out, bro. Let's say I'm gonna be realistic, and then I'm gonna say what I would
Because I
like.
because I don't think she's
Personally,
gonna do as good as Uma Thurman did.
oh, I think any actress can beat that performance, bro. I'm not that it was a bad performance, but that like, are you talking about fucking uh
Batman
Batman
and
and Robin?
Robin.
Fuck out of here, bro. Were you joking about that?
No, that's a great movie.
Bro, her performance was fine. I'm not, but yeah, bro, with the way actors are and shit nowadays, and taking that role way more seriously than she did, 'cause no one took that fucking movie seriously when they made that shit. Yeah, bro, we're gonna get a better performance in that shit. I have all faith in that. And like the way directors work with actors and shit now, like it's like most directors are actors directors. Like I have all faith that we're gonna get a fucking much better performance than that, bro. That shit wasn't like anything critically acclaimed whatsoever, bro.
But do you think
I'm
Megan
not.
Fox can pull it off?
Well, listen, I was gonna fucking tell you, bro, but fucking, I'm gonna be realistic, and I'm gonna say what I would care and want to see. Realistic, me, bro. Like, I don't. I think she's a fine actress. I think she can pull off the whole flirtatious thing. I think Dakota Johnson would be another good choice if you're gonna try to pick someone who's very like
No, I
sexual.
think we
You know what I
keep her.
mean?
I think we just keep her out of superhero things.
I don't know, bro. That wasn't her fault. She's not a bad
Nah,
actress, bro. You're.
I just think we keep her out of it. I don't think she cares enough.
Oh no, that part. If that's your
I think
argument, yeah, I
it's
agree with
more.
you.
I think it was more along the lines of like, yeah, she got fucked on the writing of like, of course, Madam Web was terribly fucking written. Like, oh my god, just thinking about that movie right now is like, my dick's never been softer.
The only thing I would say for her, bro, is she said that like they tricked her in that role. Like they said it was part of the Marvel universe and shit, and she got like tricked into that shit.
Oh, 100. I bet you, like, originally it was going to be a part of the Marvel Universe. And then just down the road and throughout years and whatever, it got scrapped and, like, and then it turned out it wasn't going to be, but it probably was going to be at some point in time.
I don't know, bro, because it was Sony, so like they probably just fucked her over. Like you know what I mean? That movie was
Yeah.
Sony's and that property, so they probably just fucked her over, bro. Honestly, but
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 just hearing though, too, it was like, they were asking, like, I'm pretty sure, like, in the interviews, like, she didn't, like, she knew, like, yeah, she might have thought it was going to be a part of Marvel, but I don't even think she knew that it had anything to do with Spider-Man.
oh yeah, I agree with that
I'm
too.
pretty sure she said that, like, in an interview, that she didn't know that it had anything to do with Spider-Man whatsoever.
Um, I
But
mean, I get what you're saying, bro, but we're talking about actors, and it's Poison Ivy. It's not like she's playing Gwen Stacy and she needs to be passionate about, or Spider Gwen, and she needs to be passionate about the role. Like, I get what you're saying, bro, but like,
I think
you got
Megan
to think
Fox would do a little
Okoye,
bit better,
the
a little
actress
bit better.
that plays Okoye, she's fucking phenomenal. She doesn't know shit, bro, and she doesn't care about watching the movies whatsoever. And it's annoying, but she's a
Well,
fucking phenomenal actress. You know what I mean? So I don't really give a fuck.
that's a Okoye. That's the guard, right?
Yeah, and she's been in fucking Avengers
Well,
Infinity War, and
but
she's a
that's
big
all.
part. We're talking about Poison Ivy. That's probably gonna get one movie, bro. You know
But
what I
that's
mean?
also like, she's also just she's her character is also just a
It's pretty big,
Wakandan,
bro.
is also, but yeah,
She's
she's a big character, but but it's like, if you on paper she's just a Wakandan general.
okay, bro. Now you're getting into specifics. We're talking about the actor. Look at Zoe Kravitz, bro. She did phenomenal. We're probably never gonna see her again. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to get at. It's a performance. Like I'm not worried about all that shit. I think Megan Fox is fine. If I was being to be realistic and say, since it's a studio movie and it's DC, she needs to keep her fucking head clean and not act like Sydney Sweeney outside. She needs to act like a professional actress so that she can stay with the DCU. That's what the realistic part of it about I was gonna say. Me personally, like I again, what I think, I wouldn't mind it at all. I think she's a fine actress. You know what I mean? And like since it's like a big role for her too, I'm sure she's gonna take acting classes and get her shit back together. You know what I mean? Like I have no faith in that
I
at
think
all. You
she'll
know what
be
I'm saying?
fine. I mean, I've heard that she's hard to work with a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. Like if that's the point I'm trying to make. For realistically, she needs to tighten up. You know what I mean
Yeah,
to get that role. But like me personally, in my opinion on her acting and like her as that character, yeah, I have no problem with it, bro. I don't have an issue with it.
yeah, I think she'd be fine in the role.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm glad you said that because that's the part I'm trying to get at is like for her to actually get the role in real life, real time. Let's all be realistic. Like she just has to tighten up as an actress. You know what I mean?
And I think too, the fact that she's even saying that she wants to do it too could mean, like, like, she'll put the work into it. Maybe she'll read up on the comics or like watch some of the shows, whatever.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see, bro. We will see, man. Yeah, but I don't have an issue with it because, like, again, the reason I say that is because I just want a good performance once or twice because it's Poison Ivy. We're gonna see her once, maybe twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not worried about it. I just want a good performance, and I think she can do that for us once or twice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. Next up, I got okay. So as of recording, it is Monday, March 16th, I believe. Right? Yeah, March
Yeah,
16th. This week, probably by the time this episode comes out, we will have gotten, if not It'll come out that Saturday or Sunday of this week, tomorrow or Sunday, for when this comes out. The Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer.
For real, bro. About fucking time, dude. Hopefully.
Yeah. Oh my lord.
Bless you, bless you. It's supposed to be Monday, apparently, hopefully, bro.
Ugh.
Yeah, hopefully we can watch the trailer before the next shoot. You know what I mean?
Oh,
We're kind of
100%.
premature.
Because 100%. It'll be out before next Monday. And then also, just so our viewers know, we are going to be having Jay on. If you guys don't know who he is, Jay Comics on TikTok. Big guy.
Yes, yeah.
He's a part of the Comfortable Nerds podcast. I'm blanking on what his co-host name is right now, but I think we're gonna be on their show. We're gonna have him on. So if we get the trailer by then, next week we are definitely gonna be talking this fucking trailer because it's gonna be the biggest thing going on.
I think it's dropping Monday, bro. Apparently, it's supposed to be dropping on the 20th.
Really? Well, they said it's supposed to be coming out this week. Like,
I'm sure it's gonna. Yeah, from sometime, if not Monday, like sometime within these next 2 weeks, it'll come out, bro. But yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out. We're on the cusp.
No, like that's literally what everyone's been saying. Like Soups has actively been saying like this week.
Oh, I thought he said the 20th, but whatever, bro. Like I said, it's gonna come out like
because the website,
ridiculous.
Because it was like the website dropped and whatever for it, and it's like you can go and click on the trailer, but it's just not public yet. But it was like everyone's been saying like this week it's coming out this week. So if it's not out by the time this Friday, by this time this episode is out, then
it'll be Friday or Monday probably. Honestly, but I think it'll really be tomorrow. It's gonna be a Tuesday, a Friday, or Monday. That's usually what trailers drop, bro. So it's gonna be one of those days, I think. So it might come out tomorrow. We don't even know.
Or a Wednesday, because I know sometimes they like to drop some Wednesday trailers on us.
Fucking but real quick, bro, before we get to transition to Marvel, fucking apparently Mark Hamill joined the fucking cast of the Batman Part 2. Another fucking crazy heavy hitter in that fucking movie.
No, he could play.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking. I wonder, but yeah, I was thinking the same shit. I have no idea because it's Mark Hamill. The dude's got range, so we'll see. But I'm just hyped, bro. I feel everything I hear about this movie, I keep getting more hyped and hyped. I'm just glad that it's finally fucking coming out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When's it come out next?
Yeah, 2027. That's sometime. I don't know exactly when. Let me IMDb it. That's all I got for DC.
Well, bullshit.
I got some other shit, and then really, I don't even have any Marvel shit, honestly, besides Spider-Man.
So Spider-Man is been rumored to have a minimal 60-day theatrical window.
Nice.
So it'll be in theaters for at least 2 months before. I think they want to get it out of theaters before Doomsday comes out, so that people aren't going to the theaters to watch Spider-Man. They're going just for Doomsday.
Oh yeah, for sure. They got 5 months before that movie comes out, right? Yeah, 5 months.
Yeah, and then but I think I saw something that said like when we might. I think May. It was like May or June was going to be like the first Doomsday trailer. Which I just think that's too long. I think we should get one like next month.
No, I don't mind that, bro. Because in June, I see what they're doing, bro, and they tried to do it with Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts. This is my theory, and it just didn't work out because there wasn't enough hype, and like both of them, in my opinion, ended up being good, and no one went to see it. But at least more for Thunderbolts in that case, because I think enough people went to see fucking Fantastic Four. But I think that they're trying to do like. I think Spider-Man might have a mean like connection, bro. Realistically, you got to think Yelena's confirmed. Yelena's going to be one like the leads of the next two Avengers movies, and she's in this movie. She's confirmed to be in this movie, and we don't know much about Secret Wars, but Hulk's in this movie. You know what I mean? Hulk's an Avenger. Yelena's in this movie. I think it might really connect, whether it's like the last 2 minutes of the movie. I think it's going to heavily connect to Doomsday. So they want to give each movie their own 6 months. You know what I mean? Which I get and I understand completely because you got to think that's how Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four was. You saw the ship, it directly connected. Oh shit, that's a Fantastic Four ship. Fantastic Four is next. You know what I mean? So I wonder if like something about Doom or something about Avengers is going to be at the end of the movie because that's the next movie. So I think they're going to do that. You know what I mean? That's my theory as far as because it's all a marketing thing too. You know what I mean? So like I think that's how they're going to. That's my theory about why it's that long, and that's why I have no problem giving each character their own chunk of time because we have a whole year for two movies. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you say two movies, but we had Brand New Day came out last year. Also, we had three Marvel movies last year.
I'm talking about this year.
I know, but you're talking about last year movies with the 6 month difference. But I think it was like a 3 month.
Okay,
difference.
I'm talking about this year though.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I'm just saying.
That's what
I'm just making sure you remember Brand New Day because that's something I've noticed so much online. Is that everyone
You talking about Brave New World?
Oh yeah, Brave New World. That's what I meant, not Brand New Day.
Yeah, you don't even remember it, bro. I'm not talking about last year. I'm talking about this year, though, because those two movies went into each other. And thank you for reminding me, because Brave New World was straight into Thunderbolts because they referenced Red Hulk. You know what I mean? So like that's my.
I was trying to help your point with Brave New World. I was just making sure you
you
remembered it.
Fucking remember it, bro.
It's because it's a lot of what I've seen on TikTok is like a lot of people with going into this year, everyone talked about Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. They're like, oh, the Marvel movies of last year. I'm like, and I always comment, hey, Brand New Day came out last year too. it was like a month or like 2 months apart from Brand New Day to Thunderbolts.
Yeah, bro, that's why, and like again, to that was they referenced the Red Hulk. I think I think they're trying to do that because they've been listening about no connectivity, so they're trying to do like their own like slight version, let the movie cook, but do a little bit of connectivity. Yeah. So I think again, Fantastic Four was the last one. It was Doom. You know what I mean? So I think Spider-Man at the end of it's going to be something Doom or something Avengers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I really think, bro, like everyone that they're advertising, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, X-Men, like everyone they're advertising for Doomsday, I think they're gonna be in the majority of the movie, get their shit rocked, and at the end we're gonna see Battle World. But at the end, we're also gonna see like different heroes' point of views and perspective about what's going on. But those are gonna be the heroes to save the day in the next movie. You know what I mean? Like I think all the heroes that they're advertising now, they're not going to be the leads in Secret Wars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure. Like I think they're going to do something like that. We'll see, bro.
Do you think they would do like a clean cut like they did from Far From Home to No Way Home, where it's like, like the end of the movie?
Yeah, exactly where they left off.
First scene of the next movie. Because I mean, I don't think they would. I don't think it would do. Probably not with Brand New Day, but I feel like the end or like the beginning of Doomsday should probably start, or it should either be origin story of Doom, or it should just start off with him being in the Fantastic Four universe, trying to take Franklin. Like I think
Who knows, man?
I feel like
I don't know.
They should just kind of like just jump into it and and some bits throughout the movie that's like they throw the origin and everything in there. Or the whole movie just starts off with a Robert Downey monologue of just Doomsday and Doom.
I can't wait to hear his voice, bro. That's gonna be the biggest thing because I don't think we're gonna get his face at all, and if we do, it's going to be the last 5 seconds, bro. It's not gonna be anything more than that.
No, we're
If we
gonna.
get it in Doomsday,
I think we'll get
but
it. It's fucking Robert Downey Jr. They're gonna show his face.
not they already confirmed, bro. They're not gonna either show his face or explain his. They're definitely not explaining the face till Secret Wars, but they said they
Yeah,
might not show the face at all till Secret Wars, and I'm okay with that, bro. And if they do it, it's going to be the last 5 seconds, bro. I'm
that's
telling
true.
you right
Yeah,
now,
no,
it's
yeah,
gonna be the last 5 seconds.
because it is Robert Downey Jr. and it's Tony Stark's face. So yeah, it would make sense to keep that hidden from the rest of the characters.
Well, again, bro, everyone's forgetting like the big original Secret Wars storyline of the symbiote. We don't know what's gonna happen in Brand New Day. It might be symbiote heavy, bro. Like, what if the whole movie plays out and like maybe the symbiote's in the background of the whole movie? You know what I mean? Just watching him and following him, and then it directly connects to Doomsday, and then maybe just like we've been saying, Spider-Man's in Doomsday, and he's just the Tom Holland is just the voiceover, and at the end we get Peter's face, Tony's face, a dying Peter, and the symbiote has to save him in the very beginning of Secret Wars. You know what I mean? Like maybe like Peter dies. I wouldn't even be mad if they did that, bro, because that's what they did in Infinity War. It ends with Peter dying. Imagine this movie ends with Peter dying, bro,
They
and like
should.
we don't see him resurrected by the symbiote till Secret Wars.
I
That'd be
think
fucking crazy,
definitely
bro.
Doomsday and Secret Wars should have the cutaway from Far From Home to No Way Home, where it should just be like whatever the end scene is should just be how the movie starts for Secret
We'll
Wars.
see, bro. The Russo brothers. Not. I don't know if the Russo brothers are gonna do that, bro. But we could. They could. If they did it, I would be down if they did it really good. You know what I mean? But I think there's too many characters. Where I think Secret Wars is gonna start off with different characters. But I think they could though. They could for sure. We'll see. Or maybe like not directly, but but it is directly. You know what I mean? Like it's the next scene. Like Secret Wars starts off with the very next scene. You know what I mean? Or some shit like that. But we'll see. Because one thing that they confirmed last time that they haven't confirmed yet is that they shot Infinity War and Endgame back to back. They confirmed that. They didn't confirm that yet with this. So I wonder if they're taking a break between shooting. You know what I mean? Because I don't think they've started shooting Secret Wars yet.
Oh, definitely not. No,
That's what I'm saying. So like we'll see,
and
bro.
because
You know,
especially with how big these movies are too, it's like we knew when they started filming, we knew when they ended filming, so it's like when they start filming for Secret Wars, we'll know.
but that's what makes me wonder why they're not though. Like why haven't they shot back to back? That's what I'm saying. Like I think Secret Wars is going to be a bunch of different characters, bro, because
Probably,
there's so
it's
many. You know
probably
what I
well.
mean?
I think it's mainly because just the mass amount of people that are in these movies and just the confliction of schedules and all that.
Well, again, another point to what I just said. I think it's going to be a bunch of different characters, is because they shot Infinity War and Endgame back to back, but those characters were in both movies. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, I think they haven't shot it back to back because one, we all know the Russo brothers like to write as they shoot,
we're
or
probably gonna lose a lot of characters in Doomsday too.
that too. You know what I mean? That on top of there's twice as many as before. So and we there's still the young Avengers. You know what I mean? Like we still might get a fuckload, but they still might do that Hulk planet thing. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? So like there's so many characters that we'll see, bro. Because I think that's a big hint that they haven't shot back to back, bro. I think that's a big hint. Because I feel like the next shoot they might slowly do it low key, but it's not going to be with Anthony Mackie. It's not going to be with you know what I mean? Shit,
It's
bro. What if we get a Miles? What if they push out a Miles in Brand New Day, bro?
uh,
And Miles is low key a big part of fucking Secret Wars. Like we don't know, bro. We have no idea.
I don't even think they can use Miles' name.
Yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
Pretty sure they can't even use his name like
So
in
stupid.
any of the MCU stuff until that shit gets figured out. Which hopefully it does by the time Secret Wars comes out, and then in the new shit, because I have seen that Caleb McLaughlin or whatever his fucking name is for Stranger Things.
We need to snag him before he gets too old, bro.
No, because he's been doing like a bunch of acrobat stuff like pretty recently.
Gymnastics.
Yeah, and like gymnastics and stuff. So Maybe he's training for it. Maybe they're like, hey, yeah, we're gonna the dealers are gonna be made by this point. We're gonna do this. We want you to be our Miles. Hopefully, it works out.
Hopefully, bro. That's all. Hopefully, bro. That's all I have for Marvel, bro. I
Invincible
have two other
drops
things.
next week, Wednesday. The
Yes.
week after, Tuesday, is Daredevil Born Again.
Yes, bro. This is the month where we start eating, and the boys, dude.
So make sure that when you are watching this episode that
But
we're
if you're gonna
about to
yell,
get
fucking back up,
fucking
dude.
fed, bro. We're about to get so fed. These episodes are gonna go insane.
I want the viewers to understand you, brother.
And there's also a chance that we're gonna get Jeremiah, my original co-host, after Invincible comes out, or even while the first couple episodes drop. He might come back for an episode, talk some Invincible with us,
Oh, word.
because he was around last season. So
Hell yeah. Did you
that'll
see
be
what I just
fun.
sent you, bro? The
Oh yeah, I saw some of this today, but I haven't really looked into it much.
Yeah, I'm getting hyped, bro. Some of the artwork came out already. It looks good, bro.
What
I'm
he's
hyped.
talking about is the Avatar: The Last Airbender series, where they're all
Yeah, yeah,
older
my
and
bad. I
adults.
just messaged these to pictures to Malachi, but yeah, the Legend of Aang. They came out with the just a couple pictures of the artwork and stuff. It looks sick, bro. I'm so happy that they're sticking to it. You know what I mean? Like that was everyone's big complaint. It's like just stick with Aang, bro. And I was someone that loved Korra, but it's like you gotta stick with Aang, bro. Just tell his story out, flesh his story out, bro.
Yeah, Korra
But it
was
looks
really
so
good.
good.
I mean, there's bits and pieces about it that can be fixed, but I think overall Korra was pretty good. Probably could have done it would have. I think the show overall probably would have done better with one more season.
I liked it, bro. I just think that people didn't like that she wasn't the smartest Avatar and that she lost. I think
Yeah,
that's really why. Because every time I hear people talk shit about that show, it doesn't really make sense why people don't like it. But she just wasn't Aang, bro. She wasn't. She wasn't Aang, and I think that's why people didn't like it, bro. Like she wasn't as likable or lovable or had this aura around her like Aang did, bro. You know what I mean? And I think people just didn't like that. But the
I'm
show itself was good. You know, I thought the show itself was fucking
I'm
crazy,
just
bro.
excited to see them because it's gonna be the beginning of them building Republic City and all that. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, 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 bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that too. It was such a step into the future that everyone like was kind of pissed, and they wanted the old school back in the day how it was in the first season. So I don't know, but yeah, everyone shit on it. Korra was fucking crazy, bro. And I'm hyped for this, bro. And I'm ready to see Aang like become that guy, bro. You know what I mean? I'm excited because he already is that guy. We left off with him
I want to see how
fucking
Zuko changes the
yes.
Fire Nation also.
And we're gonna see them have kids, bro. We're gonna see Aang, Katara, and then Sokka and
Yeah, we'll probably
Toph
get
have kids and shit.
yeah, we'll see baby Tenzin,
Yeah. Oh, Tenzin! I forget that homeboy is Tenzin.
Triple
J.K.
J.
Simmons. J.K. Simmons. Yep. That's fucking tough, bro. Yeah, I'm getting hyped for this, bro. I'm getting hyped for this. And then I just have one little cool announcement this week. That Donald Glover is playing Yoshi in Super Mario Galaxy or Super
It'll be
Mario Galaxy.
it's
Yeah.
gonna be the chillest Yoshi.
Yeah, I'm just so hyped. I'm just getting hyped for this
it's gonna
movie.
be the chillest Yoshi.
Yo, for real. I
He's
hope
gonna
he sings a little bit too. Yo.
I want to hear him do the sound. I hope he makes the sound instead of I hope they don't just use the Yoshi sound.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
hope he does the sound where it was the oh.
Yeah, he should, bro. I hope so, bro. I hope so. The I was just talking to my fiance, bro, because what was the last movie we watched, bro? We just watched what was the last movie we watched, honey? What was the last movie we watched in theaters? Huh? Hoppers, bro.
We
And
talked about
again, the
that
year
last time.
start. Yeah, that was the last movie we watched, and we're looking at the posters, bro. One, we have so much heat to come. Two, so far everything I've seen has been gas. But this year is a fire ass year for movies, bro. I'm so hyped. And like Mario is one of them, bro. Mario, Masters of the Universe, and Scary Movie 6 alone, bro. I'm so hyped for those three movies. Like those are some of my most anticipated for the year, bro. But yeah, I'm hyped for this little casting. And what's your name? Was casted as the oh you I think we talked about this, the pink little hedgehog from Sonic, Kristen Bell.
Was it Kristen Bell? I thought it was someone. Oh yeah, Kristen Bell. Yeah.
Yeah, and then someone else was casted and
Kristen Bell just got outed recently for almost drinking her own urine.
almost what?
Yeah, if you don't know the
I
basement,
didn't hear you. What did you say?
the if you don't know the Basement Yard podcast,
Yeah.
they had this one guy, Dr. Mike. He's a doctor, but he's also like he does like YouTube and stuff. And but they had Dr. Mike on, and he's like one time during a show that Kristen Bell was working on, there was one of her co-stars was making it look like he or she was drinking urine, like straight piss. Like she was making drinks that looked like piss. And like telling people that it was. And so Kristen Bell texted Dr. Mike and was like, "Hey, one of my co-stars is drinking her own urine. Is it something I should do?" And he was just like, "No."
What the
And then
fuck?
it comes to find out that it was all a prank, and that person wasn't drinking piss. They were just making their drinks look like piss to fuck with her.
What the
But
fuck?
she was actually like considering like going to start drinking her piss.
I mean, bro, people, that's fucking crazy. I mean, you're in Hollywood, bros. I'm sure she must have thought, oh, this person must know something I don't. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you know there must be
That's fucked up.
something crazy in the piss.
That's fucking crazy, bro. But I forgot about this. Brie Larson is Rosalina. She got casted as Rosalina in Mario Galaxy. And then
Oh,
Issa Rae, she got casted as the Honey Queen. That's pretty dope, bro. I'm excited for this movie. But no, that's fucking crazy, bro. That piss shit that you just said.
yeah.
That's fucking wild. That's all I got today for topics, bro.
I got
Um,
one more. Live action Tangled is coming out, and Catherine Hahn,
yes,
aka Agatha from Agatha All Along, has been casted
yes,
as Mother Gothel. You know,
yes.
she came out with her little video doing her fit check on Instagram or on TikTok or whatever. She was wearing her Mother Gothel shirt.
I am so hyped for that. I'm so glad that like she got casted just because everyone loves her, like for her acting in her, and like she just got like it just manifested, bro. She was just the perfect casting, bro. So I'm so excited for that.
There's one
Um,
show, it was like a show or a movie that she did where there's a scene where she talks about how fucked up the movie Tangled is. There's a whole scene where she talks about like how fucked up it is, how like no one cared about Rapunzel.
yo, for real.
How it was like 16 years the kingdom has been looking for her, and then it's like the second that she starts like going out into the world, like no one knows that it's her.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, but a lot of those princess movies are fucked up, bro.
Oh yeah, but I mean, yeah, but she's just talking
Yeah,
about that and then like just how fucked up and manipulative Mother Gothel is. And yeah,
yeah, she's gonna kill it, bro. She's gonna kill it, bro. So, um, dude, the connection in Hoppers was so cool, bro. I saw it right away, bro. The Pixar connection.
the Pixar theory. I didn't even know it was a Pixar movie, to be honest with you.
Yeah, bro. You want me to tell you or no?
Go ahead. I mean, I'll probably whenever it fucking comes out on Disney, I'll probably watch it.
It's not gonna spoil anything, but
What is it
that was
like
actually
by and
really cool.
large?
What happened?
What is it like by and large? B&O. That's like
The fuck does that mean?
that's one of the main like companies in Pixar. It's like it's the battery company that the batteries go into for like the toys in Toy Story. It's like the main company behind like all the
Oh,
shit in Wall-E.
okay. No, I mean maybe it was in there in the back and I didn't notice. I'm shit because I gotta rewatch it, but it wasn't
What's
that,
the
bro.
connection? What's the connection?
So, you know how the movie, like, it's not a spoiler, it's in the fucking trailer, but pretty much scientists put their brain inside a beaver so that they can go in the wilderness and like
Oh,
figure
so
out animals.
that's the okay. Yeah, I see how that connects it to the Pixar theory.
No,
Because
I haven't said it yet, bro. Hold
well,
on.
I can just see how
That
that by itself will connect to the Pixar theory.
it connects to a specific movie, bro. Let me tell you. Holy shit.
I would assume
That's the
Zootopia.
listen, bro. So it fucking hey, bro. It that's the premise of the movie. At the very end of the movie, they have this scene, and they're like, "This is the next thing we're working on," and it's the voice activation collar for the dog for Up.
Oh,
Yeah, bro. Holy shit. Fucking, I was trying to get there, bro.
I forgot. I
But
think
yeah,
Up is like pretty early on too for the Pixar theory like universe.
yeah.
Could
But you can tell it's around the same time because of like it
yeah,
was like 2010. You know what I mean? Like it's around that time of life.
yeah,
So you can tell like Up is like the next chapter in that part of the universe. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
it was that, bro. They showed the clip. They showed this chalkboard. Oh shit. Oh god. The fuck's going
Fireworks.
on? But they showed this chalkboard, and it was the exact dog from Up, like drawn out, and they were just showing off the collar and all the tech and all the math behind it and shit. But it was pretty cool, bro. I saw it, and I just like I got so hyped. I was like, oh shit. I got so hyped, bro.
That's pretty sick. I like that. Cause is Zootopia Pixar?
I don't know. Good
Cause it,
question.
cause if it
I'm on IMDb.
is,
Let's see. I gotta watch that next because the Zootopia 2 is on Disney Plus now.
oh, it's not Pixar. Okay,
What is it?
it's just Disney.
It's Disney. It's a Disney movie. Yeah, but Hopper's good, bro. Hopper, you're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, I'll
But
give it a
yeah, bro,
watch one of these days.
that connection was pretty cool.
But all right,
Spoiler alert. My bad.
no, you're good. You're good.
For the audience, I forgot to say that shit ahead of time.
But all right, that is going to conclude episode 44 of the Super Sanctum Podcast. Remember, we got J Comics, Comfortable Nerds. I feel so fucking bad because I'm blanking on his co-host. Hold on, let me just do this real quick. I feel so bad because I'm blanking on his fucking co-host name right now. I'm just because they don't even have like a TikTok for their podcast. I don't know. I forget. I think it's
Shout out to you guys, bro.
shout out to you guys. We'll see. We're gonna have them on next week. We'll probably be on their show also. So look out for that, Comfortable Nerds. We'll see you guys next week, episode 45. Peace.
44. Oh, it was 44, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying for next week. We'll see you guys next week,
Oh, fuck.
episode
You scared me. You
45.
scared me. Next week, episode 45. Bet. Later.
See you guys.
Fucking
Peace.
A.